Hello there, grade 6. This is Miss Maria. Today is the 6th of October 2020, Tuesday, day 3 of this week's lesson. We are now in Unit 4, Famous Explorers, Travelers, and Writers. Lesson 4, Past Perfect, a Consolidation. Please open your pupil's book in page 26 and your workbook in page 24. Objectives. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to first, read and define vocabulary words through context or pictures. Second, choose a vocabulary word, then use it in a sentence. Third, write sentences using past perfect tense. So, let's go. Vocabulary words. Naturalist. Naturalist. Naturalist is a person who studies nature, especially plants and animals, as they live in nature. Naturalist. Tropics. Tropics. Tropics are the hottest area of the earth, between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Tropics. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle is an insect with a hard shell-like back. Beetle. Argentina. Argentina. Argentina is a country in South America. Argentina. Cabin. Cabin. Cabin is a room in a ship equipped with beds for sleeping. Cabin. Let's read the vocabulary words inside these box, then complete the sentences afterwards. Argentina. Argentina. Tropics. Tropics. Naturalist. Naturalist. Beetle. Beetle. Cabin. Cabin. Now let's complete sentence number 1. You are a life scientist or blank who stands for the environment. What is the answer? Of course, naturalist. So we will say, you are a life scientist or naturalist who stands for the environment. Nice try. Number 2. She's a botanist and spent several years doing research in the blank or the hottest area of the earth. What's the answer? Tropics. Very good. So we will say, she's a botanist and spent several years doing research in the tropics or the hottest area of the earth. Nice job. Number 3. Top 3 of South American countries by population are Brazil, Colombia, and blank. What is the answer? Very good, Argentina. So let's read the sentence one more time. Top 3 of South American countries by population are Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina. Number 4. Bugs in blank have a hard shell-like back. What is the answer? Obviously, that's beetle. Very good. So let's read the sentence one more time. Bugs and beetle have a hard shell-like back. Nice try. Number 5. Captain's blank or tech house is really big. We have one word left, so obviously that's cabin. So let's read the sentence one more time. Captain's cabin or tech house is really big. Nice try. Now, let's find and say. So this is the captain's cabin on the Dolphin. He always complained that it was too crowded. He could never find anything. So let's help Captain Hudson. Let's find out where his keys have been. So where did he put his keys? Circle it in your pupils book. Done? Okay, so Captain put the keys on the microscope. Did you find it? I know you did. Next, let's look for the captain's hat. Where did he put it? There you go. Did you find it? Of course, I know you did. Next one. The captain's eyeglasses. Where is it? Yes, he had put these on the fish. Oh, that's pretty cool. Did you find it? Yes, you did, I'm sure. Next one. It's the captain's tobacco pipe. Where is it? All right, it's in the box. How about the captain's socks? Where is it? It's inside the jar. And how about the captain's money? Inserted on the book. And last, the captain's comb. Where did he put it? It's in the glass. Very good. Did you find all of the captain's things? Yes, you did. Great job. Listen, circle, and say. Look at the pictures and find an aeroplane and a pomegranate, a fruit. What do you think Sue and Robert did? Was it the first time? Listen and find out as I read tape number 15. Tape number 15. Sue went to Dubai with her mother. They were visiting her father. Sue hadn't seen her father for 3 months. Sue had flown on an aeroplane several times, but she had never been to Dubai before. What was it like? Very hot. Robert and his friends went on a picnic. They often went on picnics. After they had eaten, they sang and played games. They had a pomegranate eating race. Robert had never eaten a pomegranate before. It had lots and lots of seeds. Robert didn't win. But after he had eaten the pomegranate, he was extremely messy. Does he like eating pomegranates? No, yuck! But I like pomegranate juice. Look at the pictures and find an airplane in a pomegranate, a fruit. Circle it in your pupil's book. Done? This is an aeroplane, and this is a pomegranate. Now let's answer these questions. What do you think Sue and Robert did? Was it the first time? Let's start with Sue. Picture 1. What do you think Sue did? Sue had been in a plane several times before. So was it her first time? No. How about second picture? What do you think Sue did? Sue visited her father in Dubai. Was it her first time? Yes. So we can say Sue had been in a plane several times before, but she had never been to Dubai. How about Robert? What do you think Robert did in picture 1? So Robert had been on a picnic. Is it his first time? No. How about picture 2? What do you think Robert did? So he had eaten a pomegranate. Was it his first time? Yes. So we can say Robert had been on a picnic before, but he had never eaten a pomegranate. Talk about it. Choose one of these words and use it in a sentence. But let us read these words first. Culture, culture. Naturalist, naturalist. Tropics, tropics. The dolphin, the dolphin. And beetle, beetle. So you are just going to choose one of these words and use it in a sentence. But I have here sample sentences. He found a gold ship on a sandy road. Sam was also a keen and talented naturalist. The coconut is particular in the tropics. James Hudson was traveling on the Dolphin. And look at a beautiful beetle. You can do it. Good luck. This time you are going to talk with a friend like this. Be sure you know how to spell the word. For example, a gaucho is a cowboy in Argentina. Did you say gaucho? Yes. How do you spell it? Gaucho. Gaucho. Let's try another conversation like this. Tropics are the hottest area of the earth. Did you say tropics? Yes. How do you spell it? Tropics. Tropics. You can do it. Let's recall how to form past perfect tense. Let's start with affirmative sentence. The formula is subject plus had plus past participle. For example, he had finished the test when the bell rang. The subject is he plus had and the past participle form of the verb, which is finished. Negative sentence formula. Subject plus had plus not plus past participle. Example sentence. He had not finished the test when the bell rang. Subject is he plus had plus not in the past participle form of the verb, which is finished. Interrogative formula. Had plus subject plus past participle. Example sentence. Had he finished the test when the bell rang? So we have had plus he, which is the subject, plus finished, which is the past participle. Let's also recall the usage, examples, and time expressions of past perfect tense. When are we going to use past perfect tense? If an action has been finished before another past action. For example, John had eaten when his mom arrived home. Or we are also going to use past perfect tense if an action happened before a specific time in the past. For example, Sally had never been to Disneyland before last year. And we are also going to use past perfect tense if an action started in the past and continued up to a given time in the past. For example, I had owned that bicycle for 1 year before it broke down. For cause and effect, we are going to combine past perfect tense with past simple. For example, I got stuck in the traffic because there had been an accident. Also, to give emphasis of the results of an activity in the past. For example, I had been to Turkey twice by the time I got an invitation to visit France from my aunt. And the time expressions are already, yet, for, since, just, after, before, and until. Read what James Hudson said. It's on the speech bubbles. Then write sentences. Don't forget, each sentence should begin with, it was the first time. For example, number 1. James Hudson said, I've never sailed in a ship before. If we are going to write a sentence, we will say, it was the first time he had sailed on a ship. Let's try number 2. Hudson said, What's this? An octopus? If we are going to write a sentence, we will say, it was the first time he had seen an octopus. You just need to complete the sentences or write sentences beginning with, it was the first time. Let's do number 3. Hudson said, Is this a banana? Mmm, delicious. Please write a sentence on your workbook. You can do it. Done? Let's see. So we should say, it was the first time he had eaten a banana. Nice try. How about number 4? Hudson said, "What's that noise? A parrot?" Write a sentence. So we should say, it was the first time he had heard a parrot. Number 5. This is my first visit to the tropics. Write the sentence now. Done? Let's see. So you should say, it was the first time he had visited the tropics. Number 6. What's this? Coconut milk? Write a sentence. We should say, it was the first time he had drunk coconut milk. And number 7, Hudson said, a hammock? Must I sleep in it? Write a sentence. You can do it. So we should say, it was the first time he had slept in a hammock. Did you answer it all correctly? Of course you did. Very good. This time, let's finish the sentences using the past perfect. What had the cabin boy done? And what hadn't he done? Let's start with number 1. Look at the picture. The captain found his hat, which the cabin boy had put under the table. Number 2. The captain's glasses were broken because the cabin boy had dropped them on the floor. Number 3. The octopus was hungry because the cabin boy hadn't fed it. Alright, so what had the cabin boy done? He had put the hat under the table. He had dropped the glasses on the floor. And he hadn't fed the octopus. Let's continue. Number 4. The captain's cabin was dirty because the cabin boy hadn't cleaned it. Number 5. The captain found the keys which the cabin boy had lost. And number 6. They enjoyed the meal which the cabin boy had cooked. So the boy or the cabin boy had lost the keys and the cabin boy had cooked the meal. But the cabin boy hadn't cleaned the captain's cabin. And that's the end of today's lesson. Congratulations! This is Miss Maria reminding you that failure is just another stepping stone to success. So, just keep going. Until next time, goodbye.